The following is an Ice on Mars presentation.
Like OMG.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Overtly Mocking Games,
Woohoo.
OMG. This is Michael T. Bradley.
This is Scix Maddix.
And today, I always say today, it's not fucking today.
It's never today.
Like, it's never today. Our today is never your today. We live in the past, and you live in the exciting future.
We still have oxygen and bees.
We're going to start up watching a long play from an old Sierra adventure game. Sierra, home of Sierra.
Pixels.
Home of King's Quest. I chose this one because, Scix, you were active in the Navy, the U.S. Navy at one point, correct?
Kind of depends on what you mean by active. Huh? Yes, I was in the Navy. And a Marine or two.
There's a song about that, right? So go ahead and give that to us, if you will. No, but
Young man.
Yeah, so Codename Iceman is all about a naval officer, and that has a vague relation to something that one of us did in our past, so that's why we're going to tackle this. This is played for us by Adalsgaard, someone we haven't dealt with before, but apparently this is a perfect 300 points out of 300 point game, so we're going to see every exciting moment of Codename Iceman. Are you ready, Scix?
I'm not, but let's do it anyway. Look, a black screen with wings. Ah.
Oh yeah, imposing music. I assume this must have come about because of Hunt for Red October?
If the date is right.
Yeah,
Let me get this out of the way early. What's long, hard, and full of semen? A submarine. Okay. Nah.
there was a metal fish that just went by, so beware of that. So this is a game that actually involves people the player has to type things in, so that I think will be a first for us. Codename, okay, Iceman.
Sierra
1990, Online. Is that earlier than Red October? I think Red October was like an 89 sort of thing, right?
I'm recalling it as a late 80s thing, but I couldn't tell you for sure.
I know I went and saw it in the theater. It had a far more exciting opening than this. Oh yeah. So this was basically a photo of you in the Navy, right?
Yeah, but they wouldn't let me have a pistol.
Author-designer Jim Walls is the same guy who did the Police Quest games.
His hair is too long, by the way.
And SWAT. He also did SWAT.
Actually, that jacket is really... I don't know. There's nothing named about this.
Look, he's in front of the
Except
water.
the water.
Yeah, what more do you want, Scix? Jesus.
Maybe he's a gunslinging surfer.
There were 2 people on the art animation credits, so that means, like, apparently, literally, the entire artwork for this game was done by 2 people. It's a different world now, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Special thanks
I'm
to the
mocking
U.S.
it, but
Navy.
this is a good screen. Oh, well, good for us. This is a good image, though, I mean, for what they had to work with.
Sure, I mean, this was done using 4 colors and 3 pixels. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Wow, they are thanking the shit out of Bob Stewart in the Navy. Okay, here we go.
They might have been under contract to thank the Navy for a specific number of seconds. It wouldn't surprise me. Wow, those little 3-pixel people.
They look like ants. Alright, so that's, yeah, we're in Tahiti by the little, like, ukulele music.
It's kind of more Hawaii, but sure.
Commander John B. Westland of the United States Navy.
Commander, generic military action hero.
Soaking up the sun, yeah. Iceman.
That's very brown for 1990. Everyone was white back then.
He's soaking up the sun, Scix. Oh, so now it's you, now we are him.
North African country of Tunisia.
So, Tunisia, where they shot Star Wars.
They've had a hard time recently, haven't they?
I don't know.
I remember reading something, very self-centered.
What a
kind of
dangerous,
article
explosive
about
situation this could be. I see him having Adam West's voice.
some of the old sets were being destroyed.
Yeah.
So like, here's this country going through this turmoil, but we only care because this stuff is getting destroyed that no one's gonna ever use again anyway.
So she's obviously a spy. She's gonna go get the magazine and begin to think,
I hope we don't. That's kind of cute, really.
It's a little disturbing that the sound doesn't change. Alright.
It's bouncing off their heads.
We're getting points for playing volleyball, and this is not a DOA game.
All of their heads sound exactly the same.
We get a point for each ball hit. Could we just stay here for 295 more shots?
There's got to be a cap. Oh, there it is on the guy on the right.
Yeah. Okay, this is pretty thrilling gameplay.
I'm thrilled.
A little bit
In
before they had figured out bounce technology. It was the ball. The current got it pretty quickly there, apparently.
Is she gonna get swept out to sea?
Oh, we'll probably have to revive her. Yep, there we go. Calls for help. That ball. Wilson! Wilson! I'll save you, Wilson.
He's looking a little sunburnt. When you're in the Navy, you can actually get in trouble for getting a bad sunburn. Because you're damaging military property.
But now, at what point were you in the Navy? This is 1990, so maybe things had relaxed by then.
I was in 93.
Oh, okay. Alright. Shake and shout. So, Jim Walls is big on this, big on, like, including things that you need to know in the literature that comes with the game, and so I'm sure that they had, like, how to perform CPR.
Uh-huh. Establish? I wouldn't expect the player to say that phrasing.
I am sure that is word for word from the literature.
Yeah.
You establish an airway.
Look, listen, feel. Wow. Are we secretly teaching the player CPR?
Maybe. He has a lot of helpful tips, like how to give your police car a once-over before you go out on the road, because it's a shared car and you want to make sure that it's not going to die on you.
Watching her chest. How do you see her chest rise while you're blowing in her mouth? That seems like a really awkward angle.
I feel like we could put a little oons, 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 oons beneath this, and we could have a look, listen, feel, oons, 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 listen, establish airway. Also, it's a little eerie that there's no music underneath all of this.
Or sound, yeah.
We don't get any sound when we get a point. That's kind of sad. I missed the...
Where'd the other player go?
Gabriel. Oh, we told him to go run for help. That was like step 2.
Oh, now he's starting compressions. If you do that wrong, you'll risk cracking her ribs.
Right. I guess apparently now you're not supposed to do the breathing at all, right? It's just chest compressions.
I don't know. Every now and then they, on the one hand it's like, oh my god, they keep changing it. Ugh. But it's actually good that they're doing studies and refining techniques. That's a good thing.
Sure.
Because there was a time where we would blow smoke up their ass. Literally, there was a time where the solution to drowning was blowing smoke literally up the ass.
That
literally
doesn't seem like it would help.
It would startle people out of a stupor, I imagine. Apparently, like on the New York beaches, they'd have these stations, like lifeguard stations, with little bellows with a tip on them and a pack of cigarettes.
Well, so that seems... The doctor turned it. Well, sir, thanks to you, this young lady is going to be just fine.
Or at least a 6.
Then she vomits seawater all over you. Hey, bitch, where's the ball? Huh? Where's the fucking ball?
And the doctor just left?
Yeah. I mean, she's good. Bye. I totally forgot what I was going to say before that. What the hell were we talking about?
Blowing smoke up the ass was the last thing I remember.
Oh, yeah, so isn't it weird then that like, oh, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass has come to mean, like, I'm not bullshitting you? Shouldn't it be like, if you say, oh, I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, shouldn't it mean, oh, I'm not saving your life here?
Or I'm not doing something stupid that actually does nothing while telling you I'm saving your life.
Well, if at the time they thought it would actually work, right?
Sure. I'm guessing the saying came about after we realized that it was really dumb.
Ah, I see.
I don't know, obviously.
We didn't tell you to put the shirt on, John Westland.
Yeah, we need you shirtless for the whole show.
Open door. All right, what's the little sign? We're not going to read the sign? God damn it, John Westland.
The Chi-Chi Bar. That sounds like a drag bar. Clerk? Oh. I guess the Chi-Chi Bar is through the door. I was thinking this was a bar.
Yeah.
So why are you calling the bartender a clerk?
No. I'm like, did we just lose our sound? Because it feels like there should be some sound in here.
It really does. No sinky dinky.
Alright.
That's lame.
They love their cute little puns and stuff.
It's funny that a person can laugh at how not funny something is.
Oh yeah, here we
go.
Now we got some music, now that we're in the Chi-Chi Bar.
Primo brand something or other advertised on the wall.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Lamo or something. Paymo.
I'm guessing Primo. That sort of goes with the pixels and makes a certain amount of sense. It is a game.
Drag bar.
Thank you. I was gonna say it wrong so many times, and I was gonna get in trouble.
The female face is like an upside down egg. That was not an egg.
It is? What? Is that like a cartooning guideline or something?
Yeah.
I'm not sure that matches the women I know.
It's a what's the word? It's like a cheat for people who can't draw. That if you want your women to look like women, you make their
Wow.
That's got to be some yacht rock going on back there, right?
So that's sort of a shortcut
for like because apparently that's one of the biggest difficulties that beginning artists have is making women look like women.
And do you know why that is? Because they're not fucking modeling women when they're trained.
Stop dancing. Oh, thank God.
Please. No, stop. Thank you.
Oh.
You didn't say stop the music. Stop time.
Create time vortex.
Well, at least we got some background noise now.
Yeah. So, like, it appears that 1/6 of the game is just smooth talking this chick.
Yeah. We sure we didn't start Leisure Suit Larry?
Yeah, I'm beginning to want. No, look, we can tell because Iceman.
All right. I went to summer camp with someone we called Iceman, not because it was cool or anything, but because we couldn't pronounce his proper name, which is Iceman. Hey, if you're out there, Iceman, give me a ring. Unless you've turned into a racist or something. A lot of time has passed.
Walk around chair like dog. So, what about the poor blonde sitting alone right above him? Like, isn't that... Could we have talked to her?
I don't know.
So we poured the drink and then immediately left. Like, I didn't actually want to drink. I just wanted to make sure that you would pour me a champagne if I asked. Now we can go fuck.
That's not where you fuck. Well, I mean, it's Tahiti. Different laws, I guess. Kiss the girl.
Oh, there's somebody to go perform CPR on.
What if he said kiss guy if he would go out to the sunbather?
Kiss corpse. Now I have to have a talk with you about the birds and the bees. No, don't sit on me.
You see, the bees are dying. Because the birds keep fucking them.
Oh my god. Except for one thing. I haven't got laid.
Oh, now he's gotta go find the earring.
She knows our name. Is it assumed that we talked, or are we supposed to be with her?
I think we're assuming that there's some conversation that we're skipping. I mean, that would make the most sense.
Oh, if only I could find this earring. So, honey, are you, like... Alright, okay, good.
Whoa. Little nuclear blast from that kiss. Does that mean they have, like, red hots in their mouths or something? Is he getting points for kissing?
I believe so.
Ugh. No.
I wonder, what would happen if you were, like, touch breast?
I don't know. Some of these old... 5 points.
6 points.
6 points. Some of these old text games had a few hidden
Yeah.
jokes or whatnot if you did something inappropriate.
Right.
Hey, they bonked. No,
I
don't
fucked her
stand,
so
put on-
I fucked her so hard she exploded. That sucked. Oh well.
Naked. Pick up the nose. Stacy.
Yeah.
Wait, her name was Stacy? I've been calling her Louise the whole time.
So she told us about that earring. Now she's gone. I assumed we were gonna go find the earring for her at some point, but now she's just gone. What are we gonna?
Well, she didn't necessarily check out. I think maybe she just had a meeting or something.
All right, fair enough. A Tahiti meeting.
The same guy's still out there sunbathing.
Yeah. So this was like, oh, there's the earring. See the little sparkle?
Mm-hmm.
So this is like 37 seconds later.
I like how the curtains are made out of preschool rulers. Get erection.
You feel the blood boiling, your eyes roll back in your head, you become the Hulk and fuck her to death.
That's unpleasant. Open earring?
Oh, yeah, the top of the earring can be opened.
Is there a secret message? Is this spy shit?
I'm assuming this is gonna be like some sort of Russian...
Microfilm. People don't do microfilm much anymore. Mercy,
Mercy, mercy. Like, we're this sassy bitch in our head.
You don't know
My,
that.
my. That's what we thought when we were getting lucky, and now mercy, mercy. You wonder as an afterthought.
You can't write that. That's bad writing.
It feels like somebody wrote decent sentences and then somebody else came in and added ridiculously unnecessary parts to it.
If I were editing that text, that'd be big old slashes through that sentence. As an afterthought. That's so lazy.
Yeah.
Ah, well. It's not a book.
More corpses.
People tend to not look to old video games for literary quality. Can you think of any literary games? Any games that have really good writing?
Steve Moretsky's stuff usually had pretty good stuff. The old info games. Or info... Damn it, what was that called? Info games? Whatever that was. The text writing. Steve Moretsky's stuff and the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy one was pretty good.
Well, yes, that would be. Although, what a fucking hard game to play. Oh my god.
I remember having to find a dictionary to figure out what analgesic was.
I had to eventually find a guide to get past the damn vending machine room. Where the thing pops out and goes into a hole and you gotta get the
Oh, right. You have to set up like a Rube Goldberg contraption in order. Yeah, yeah.
Gotta distract the mouse and block the hole and yeah. All to get a babblefish.
All right. Iceman. Man, we are just booking it through the points here.
Gosh, yes. I imagine they're harder to get further on. Otherwise, this would be a very short game.
Right, right. Like the last 2 hours of this video is just them showing us ways to die.
Open drawers. Inside, you see your junk.
This is going to be weird because we're going to have the Ice on Mars logo on top of the Adalsgaard logo.
And then Iceman up in the other corner.
Yeah. I hope that somebody does do a commentary over our track and puts another logo in the bottom right.
I would love to see what we do go another layer meta. But what I don't want is for that to happen and then for them to be more popular than us.
It would be sad.
They got to bring us with them if they're going to do that.
Yeah. We're going to try to bring you with us, Adalsgaard.
Wherever that takes us.
Open, close.
There's a little typo there, so Adalsgaard is human after all.
Adalsgaard is not a computer game playing robot.
Right. Little black book. Remember when that was a thing?
I remember it being a thing. I never knew anyone who had one.
Yeah, I think that's kind of normal. But now with phones, there's really no point in a little black book.
Yeah. Close. Go outside, enjoy view. So, like, that little glassed area on the floor looks like it's only made to be like a Bond villain sort of feed people to sharks thing.
Yeah. Imagine someone swimming underneath and playing hookers to crap on it.
How did we know to go in that particular hut?
I suspect if he tried to go into the other huts, he would be rebuffed. But our player knew which one was right, is my guess.
I'm a little sad that we don't get to see all of the wrong choices, because that was kind of the appeal of Sierra games, was picking the wrong choices and seeing what ridiculous results you would get.
Right.
So I do hope that there's like a death or wrong choice reel at the end, but if not, that's okay. I'm sure, we'll have a lot of pure excitement like this. This is kind of coincidental excitement so far. Like, oh, we fucked a chick and she was a spy.
If I had a nickel for every time that happened.
Yeah.
It's funny how no one ever finishes that sentence anymore.